So I can see there are kind of pipes and some stuff happening in here, which I think I'm going to ignore for now, and we'll see how it goes. So I'm going to start going with that opening of the door. You see, there are two of them. I think it's a door and a window or something. So I'm going to put one. I'm going to put both of them. Take black, burnt umber. Come here. I would say it doesn't have to be accurate. It's just a suggestion of the door. On an angle, top part on an angle. This is the perspective. Now, I'm going to take just titanium buff with a bit of burnt umber. And I'm going to come here and show, it's a bit of a detail in here. Burnt umber, black. And I'm just going to put this. It's a pipe. I know it's a pipe, but I'm not putting a pipe. I'm cutting this off just because I just want something to happen here. And I don't want to put too many details. Okay, good. Now, I'm going to work on this area down here. Titanium buff, burnt umber. I know this is a bit more reddish, so it's more like burnt sienna in here. But really, I'm not gonna go into this. Less paint we use, the better.
Sorry, is that titanium and burnt sienna? Sorry.
Yes, burnt umber, burnt umber. No, there's no burnt sienna. It
No,
isn't.
I mean,
it looks like burnt sienna, but it's not. I'm not going to use burnt sienna. I'm just going to use burnt umber, whatever I have here.
Okay.
don't need to work too much on this detail in here. This is the bottom of the balcony, the stone that holds the balcony. I'm gonna stop after this.
What are you using on the stone of the balcony? What color?
This is titanium buff with a bit of burnt umber.
Okay.
Now I'm using titanium buff, burnt umber, a bit of black, and a touch of titanium buff in it because I want to darken the one in the back. There are two of those stones usually, or sometimes three. But for the first one to show, I needed to darken the back.
So you mean the lintels that are supporting the balcony?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Round brush, burnt umber, a bit of black, and just shape it a bit. Down here. I'm going to take the same thing, bit of brown and titanium buff. Okay. I just removed this thick dark color in here, and I curved the bottom part a bit. Because you see here, it's curved out. Okay, so I just curved it a bit. Now I'm going to take black, but I'm going to change into a small brush. Round. Water down my color. No. this balcony is green. The ironwork on the balcony is green in the original, but we're not gonna go there.
Yeah. What are we doing it in?
Black.
Black?
Black, yeah. Again, a suggestion of, I'm going to darken this right here. And on the side, just put a bit of kind of a design, not very, it's not like this in the reference, but really I don't want to go into this, what's happening in the reference, too much work. This is the lantern. I'm using just black, ivory black. Soft kind of design for this lantern. I know in the original, reference, it's different. I am changing the shape. It's too big. I find it too big I'm finding it too big in the original. So I'm changing a bit the shape, simplifying it. Just very simple. Now, I take white. Black and white, gray. And I'm going to do the glass inside. This is kind of a gray color. Because once you put this color, you're going to see it. Because you see in the picture, in the reference, you can see the lantern. It's strong. So I'm going to start with gray and then highlight the gray a bit. So I'm going to let the gray dry a bit. I'm just going to fix the side a bit of that kind of lantern. It shouldn't look too thick, too heavy. Now, I'm going to take a bit of white. So I didn't put the white everywhere. I just put it on one side and left the right-hand side upper corner kind of in the same gray. So the white is only on the bottom part. This is titanium buff. Just a bit of a detail that I see in there. Some movement in here. I take my, oops, sap green. Switch brush. There's a beautiful green in here. You can't see it too much in there. It's like very, very dark. It's almost black, but it's nice. I'm darkening my green a bit with black, just a bit. And there is a pot in there. So for the pot, I'm just going to take burnt sienna. I take burnt sienna, just put a bit of burnt umber in it. Touch burnt umber. It needs to be highlighted. Now, why am I putting the burnt sienna is just because, not because of the, you know, having a pot there. It just, I'm trying to get some red in there, a bit of red, because red will, even if it's earth red, like not real, not red, it just sometimes it pops and you could see it guides your eye, it takes your eye to that corner. Highlighting, I highlighted the green with a touch of white, very, very small amount of white. Now, so since I have this burnt sienna that I'm using right here, I'm going to put a bit of titanium buff in it. And I'm going to go over this wall. It's a very nice detail because, again, burnt sienna has orange in it or red in it, and it just takes the eye to that corner. And then you have the pot on top right here.
Sorry, did you say that was burnt sienna and titanium buff on that wall then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just trying right now to tone it down a bit because I added too much. I went wild with this. Okay. All right. Titanium buff now, just titanium buff, nothing else. I hope it works. Yeah.
Right, that's it.